Welcome to Vital Link, Animal Health and Farm Prosperity. Did you know that one of the most dangerous diseases in poultry is almost invisible? Avian tuberculosis, or ATB, often develops silently in your flock, reducing egg production, weakening birds, and even threatening human health. Today, on Animal Health and Farm Prosperity, we explore the hidden threat of ATB, its zoonotic impact, and what every poultry farmer needs to know to protect their farm and family. What is avian tuberculosis? Avian tuberculosis is a chronic bacterial disease caused by Mycobacterium avium. Unlike sudden outbreaks, it develops slowly, often taking months or years to show noticeable signs. Birds may appear healthy while the bacteria silently infect their organs. The disease can affect chickens, turkeys, ducks, and other domestic and wild birds. Infected birds shed the bacteria through droppings, contaminated feed, water, and even dust, making biosecurity crucial. Globally, ATB is widespread and continues to threaten poultry health, farm productivity, and public safety. How ATB spreads. ATB spreads primarily through ingestion or inhalation of the bacteria. Birds can pick it up from contaminated feed, water, soil, or from other infected birds. Wild birds and rodents can act as carriers, increasing the risk of farm contamination. Poor sanitation, overcrowding, and inadequate biosecurity measures accelerate the spread. Because the disease is slow developing, it can remain unnoticed, silently reducing flock productivity over months or even years. Zoonotic significance. ATB is not just a problem for poultry, it's a zoonotic disease, meaning it can infect humans. Farmers, veterinarians, and workers handling infected birds are at higher risk. In humans, infection can cause fever, weight loss, fatigue, and sometimes respiratory complications. Understanding the zoonotic potential of ATB highlights the importance of a One Health approach, linking animal, human, and environmental health. Protecting your flock is also protecting your family. Signs and symptoms in birds. How can you tell if your flock is infected? Early signs are subtle. Watch for gradual weight loss, reduced egg production, weakness, and lethargy. Infected birds may survive for months while carrying the disease. Post-mortem examination often reveals enlarged organs like the liver and spleen, as well as granulomatous small lumps caused by the bacteria. Because these signs are not dramatic, many farmers only detect ATB after significant losses. Why early detection matters. Detecting ATB early is essential to prevent spread and economic losses. Laboratory tests like bacterial culture, PCR, and histopathology can confirm the disease. Necropsy findings also provide important clues. Early identification allows you to implement biosecurity measures, isolate infected birds, and protect both your flock and your family. Remember, prevention is always better than cure, especially with a slow, silent disease like avian tuberculosis. Visuals, lab scenes, petri dishes, PCR machines. Conclusion. As we've seen, avian tuberculosis is a silent but serious threat to poultry health, farm productivity, and even human safety. From subtle weight loss and reduced egg production in your flock to the potential risk of zoonotic infection for farmers and workers, this disease cannot be ignored. The key takeaways are simple but crucial. Monitor your flock regularly, maintain strict biosecurity measures, ensure proper sanitation, and consult veterinary experts for early detection and management. By taking these proactive steps, you not only protect your farm from economic losses but also safeguard your family and community. Avian tuberculosis may be slow and hidden, but awareness, prevention, and action make a powerful difference. If you found this video helpful, please show your support for animal health and farm prosperity by clicking the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss our latest guides on poultry health, zoonotic risks, and farm management tips. Don't forget to like this video if it provided value to you, and share it with your fellow farmers, poultry enthusiasts, and anyone involved in farm management, because spreading awareness can save both flocks and lives. We also invite you to leave your questions and experiences in the comments section. Have you ever encountered avian tuberculosis on your farm? How did you handle it? Your insights can help other farmers take preventive action. Our community thrives when we share knowledge, so join the discussion and learn from each other. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Regular monitoring, clean housing, biosecurity, and early veterinary intervention are the pillars of a healthy flock and a prosperous farm. Protect your birds, protect your livelihood, and protect your family from zoonotic risks. Thank you for watching Animal Health and Farm Prosperity. Your commitment to learning and applying best practices in poultry management is what makes a real difference in building healthy, productive, and sustainable farms. Stay informed, stay proactive, and together we can overcome the silent threat of avian tuberculosis. Why farm environment matters. The environment your birds live in is crucial. Poor sanitation and damp litter create a perfect home for bacteria. By maintaining proper hygiene, ventilation, and biosecurity, you can drastically reduce the risk of infection. Key environmental measures. A sanitation and cleaning. Visual. Workers cleaning feeders and waterers. Disinfect feeders, drinkers, and floors daily. Remove old litter and manure regularly to avoid bacterial buildup. Use safe poultry disinfectants like quaternary ammonium or phenolic solutions. B. Ventilation and air quality. Visual. Properly ventilated poultry house. Ensure fresh air circulates. Poor ventilation leads to ammonia buildup, respiratory issues, and increased susceptibility to avian TB. C. Litter and moisture management. Keep litter dry and replace wet bedding promptly. Damp environments encourage bacterial growth. D. Rodent and pest control. Rodents, wild birds, and insects can carry bacteria. Seal feed properly and control pests regularly. A. Biosecurity. Limit visitors, enforce footbaths, and provide clean clothes for farm workers. Smart farm tips. Here are some smart, practical tips to keep your farm TB-free. 1. Rotate litter and disinfect weekly. 2. Feed and water birds with clean, safe supplies. 3. Quarantine new birds for at least 2 weeks. 4. Monitor birds daily for early signs of disease. 5. Educate farm workers about hygiene and biosecurity. Are your chickens laying fewer eggs or not growing as expected? Your farm may be silently losing money due to avian tuberculosis, ATB. ATB doesn't just affect bird health, it can directly impact your income, productivity, and market trust. Why ATB matters economically. ATB is caused by Mycobacterium avium and develops slowly, reduces egg production, growth rate, and survival. Hidden losses are often bigger than what you see. Remember, silent diseases can drain your farm profits without you noticing. Direct economic losses. 1. Reduced egg production. Layers lay fewer eggs, revenue drops. 2. Poor growth in broilers, slower weight gain, lower meat value. 3. Mortality costs, dead birds, direct financial loss. 4. Treatment costs, antibiotics, lab tests, veterinary visits. Indirect economic losses. Biosecurity costs, fencing, disinfectants, rodent control. Labor costs, extra time managing sick birds. Carcass disposal and sanitation, additional expenses. Market value drop, buyers avoid farms with disease history. Long-term financial impact. Chronic infection, slow, continuous loss. Farmers hesitate to invest in expansion. Disrupts supply chains, feed suppliers, egg buyers, local markets. Cost of ignoring prevention. Ignoring ATB leads to higher mortality, further drop in egg production, loss of market reputation, lower prices. Investing in prevention saves money. Biosecurity, quarantine new birds, control rodents and wild birds. Sanitation, clean housing, feeders, water systems. Record keeping, detect losses early and act fast. Why prevention is important. ATB reduces egg production, causes weight loss, and leads to death in poultry. Once it spreads, it's very hard to eliminate from the farm. Prevention measures. 1. Biosecurity. Limit visitors and vehicle entry. Use footbaths, hand disinfection, and protective clothing. 2. Sanitation and cleaning. Regular cleaning and disinfection of poultry houses, feeders, and drinkers. Dispose of litter and manure properly. 3. Rodent and wild bird control. Block entry of wild birds and rodents. Use traps, nets, and rodent-proof storage. 4. Water and feed hygiene. Provide clean drinking water, chlorination if needed. Keep feed dry and rodent-free. 5. Stock management. Avoid keeping very old flocks. Cull weak, sick, or emaciated birds early. Buy replacement stock from disease-free farms. Thank you.